Hello dear Discovery subscribers. With more than 7.5 billion inhabitants in the world, what must be done to distinguish as vast as this society? It takes someone special to not only attract attention, but also to inspire us all. I hope you are well, since today we are going to see amazing people out there really going through the man the most old on earth, the tallest man in the world, and many other discoveries interesting to do you will love. Don't hesitate to drop blue shoots comment, and especially if you're new, don't forget about you subscribe by activating the bell or chain. How are directly by Francisco Domingo Joaquim. Have you ever seen the man with the biggest mouth in the world? This young Angolan man from Sambizanga has the biggest mouth humanity. It measures 17 centimeters 6.69 inside. Imagine a little with his surprising mouth. He won a prize in the Guinness World Records in 2011. He is able to literally swallow a can of Coke in his mouth without feel no pain or provided a great effort. She is elastic, and she can also be pulled in all directions. Do you know the syndrome from Ehlers-Danlos? It's quite simply connective tissue disorders. You may have joints super wide, also stretchy skin, almost elastic or scarring abnormal. Gary Turner can stretch his skin up to 16 centimeters long. Impressive. Listed in the Guinness World Records. Holds the record for pull plus elastic of the world since 1999. It can do whatever he wants with his skin. Paul Mason is the fattest man of the world. Paul Mason, a 48 British years old, is the fattest man in the world. He dethroned the Mexican Manuel Urib, who lost 230 kilograms. Sun's English newspaper at Dream, and that the ambition of M. Mason was to enter the Guinness Book of Records. It is now done. He must now have an operation surgery to reduce the size of his stomach because his weight, but his day's in danger. Nick Vujicic can. Imagine spending a day without arms or no legs. How would you do for simple things like brush worth eating some or just crossing the piece? When you are faced with an illness, serious, you have to choose if you go letter control and dictate your life, where you can choose to live your life in spite of itself. The story of Nick Vujicic is really amazing in this. He was born without limbs, which means that he has neither arms nor legs. He was born with a rare condition called the tetraamelia syndrome. An anomaly is rare that they touch only a weak percentage of world population. Despite the fact that it has no members, Vujicic manages to get by enough well in his daily life. He found innovative ways to make simplest things in life, like swim or walk. Vujicic can even playing golf while holding a club in his mouth. He is also one of world's most famous speakers. Besides being a Christian evangelist, he's constantly on tour, speaking with people and making speeches in front of thousands of people. In 2012, he wife and the love of her life Kana and Miyahara, since the couple has 2 sons and now lives in Southern California. Asha Rani and Charit has known there as that Queen of Steel, and she is someone you shouldn't provoke. She became famous for the first time in 2013 after having succeeded in lifting more than 31 kilograms and using only his ears. Mind-blowing one you can't find. And what is not the only parts of his body to be strong. In 2014, she has managed to tow a double-decker bus with her hair using 2. I only want to. Sharani raised more 54 kilograms. His jaw and teeth are also incredibly powerful, and she has managed to pull a car with during about 22 seconds and over a length 25 meters. If you think that's extraordinary, exploits of Rani haven't finished surprising you lately. She lifted about 15 kilos in using its orbits without the aid of its legs or hands, and more amazing, yet she was able to lift these 15 kilos high enough to reach 15 centimeters. Jyoti Amge, born December 16, 1993. Jyoti Amge is the most smallest in the world. According to the Book of Guinness World Records, she measures exactly 62 centimeters, which makes it smaller than a 2-year-old child. Taking this in account, she weighs about 5 kilograms, and her size is the result of a achondroplasia disease of the waters causing dwarfism, means that she will never outgrow her size current. She is however going to school when she was a child, and she even managed to get an office and smaller chairs in order to evolve in a risk-free environment, and because then live your life as a person. Fart size may be difficult when we navigate in a world made for people of ordinary size. Amge to all these custom-made clothes, these jewelry and even his plates and his silverware are also custom-made, so that everything is dimensions perfect for her. Slavisa Pajkic, the electric man. Slavisa Pajkic, which of the Ariva Ku break region in Serbia, is recognized as the battery man for its amazing ability to withstand high voltage without injury. Biba, as his friends know him, says that electricity has no friends. Except him, he apparently discovered his incredible abilities at the age of 17. And since he has an amazing relationship with electricity, it resists electricity and can even store it and use it, there has already withstood a 1000-volt shock. When we normal humans suffer serious damage from the 50 volts, he has also already managed to do boil water in a saucepan just by holding it in your hand and lighting bulbs just by touching them. Slavisa claims it can be an insulator, a driver, an accumulator, or a radiator. As the case so far, scientists have not been able to understand exactly how he does all those things. He can light a light bulb, bake a sausage, and even inflamed his body, things soaked in alcohol, by storing or acting as a conductor of electricity. Some reports say that due to a genetic defect, and the scientists suspect that the current does not really cross his body, but passes outside his skin, which acts like natural insulation. Gills Price, the incredible woman memory. She has hypermossy, in other words, she can remember every day of his life without a problem, and has an autobiographical memory far superior to all the rest of the world. She effortlessly remembers all the details and even events public, like the death of certain stars, past natural disasters, and it is in this category we can cite also Kim Peek, died in 2009, and is able to remember everything they read, and he could even read 2 pages simultaneously. He has thus memorized 12,000 books, and the arrow transcribed to 98% is almost perfectly amazing. Jaspreet Singh will stall the rubber man. This young Indian of 18 years and ultra flexible from an early age, he can turn his head 180 degrees, his arms 180 degrees, place his feet on his shoulders. We no longer count everything he is able to do with his body, super flexible, and all that without pain. Of course, Kalra discovered her incredible ability to account gold furrowed his body in extreme positions. He 8 years ago when he started doing yoga. Dean Karnazes, the man tireless, its metabolism is capable, eliminate blood lactate acidosis lactic, are responsible for cramps, muscular heart beating at all, duly break air brief, every symptoms you experience after exercising intensive. Dean never feels this is his only limit, and his spirit calls him the ultramarathon man. When he was young, he ran for a charity organization where children ran for money. The athletes in the group ran approximately 15 towers before collapsing. Medina ran 105 laps before being told to stop. He even ran once for 3 days and 3 nights in a row. But his greatest achievement is to have run this 50 marathon in 50 days without giving your body time to recover. A normal human being would be able to do 1 to 3 marathons before feeling pain physical. But this man we did 50 is the only reason he stopped and felt like it. Wow. Veronica Sider, Eagle Eye. Veronica Sider, a superhuman with remarkable power, was born in Germany from the West in 1951. Veronica, like everything other German kid, went to school, and it's finally registered to Stuttgart University in Germany from the West. This woman has a view 20 times more developed than normal. She is able to recognize someone or see details 1 mile away. She is the person who gets to see furthest in the world. Unaided technological, she holds the record for visual acuity, human visual acuity in the eyes, normal humans, and 20 out of 20. Then that Veronica's was about 20/2, and can also calculate their relative distance from she. It was further reported that she was also able to identify an object of microscopic size for its Veronica superhuman vision ability. Sider got his name in the Book of Guinness World Records in 1972. The oldest man in the world is a Puerto Rican named Emilio Flores Mark. According to the official record from the Guinness World Records, he was born August 8, 1908, Carolina, Puerto Rico, and is therefore now 113 years old. He is the eldest of a family of 11 children from so and younger age. Emilio and help his father in their sugar cane farms. Sugar. He was often responsible for watering and cane loading sugar on wagons for transport. Affectionately nicknamed Gives. Emilio Ill died on August 12, 2021, 4 days only after his 113th birthday. He attributed his longevity to the fact of to live a compassionate life. It is the oldest man with a certificate, the oldest person to have lived all weather in Jean Calm Down, France, who lived to be 122 years and 164 days. Thank you for staying until the end of this video, and especially come and comment notified and tell us which of these amazing people surprised you the most. See you next time for a new video discovery.